Davi Sabina, it's been a while. How have you been? Have you heard about Sienna 2025 in Dallas? It's going to be the biggest event of the year.
Oh, Pastor Martin, so good to see you. I've heard some buzz about it, but tell me more. What makes it so exciting?
Oh, where do I even begin? It's a 4-day celebration filled with culture, networking, and unforgettable experiences. Plus, they've made registration super easy.
Really? How do I sign up?
It's so simple. Just go to www.dallasaves.org. Again, www.dallasaves.org and pick your package. You can even add a $60 excursion to explore Dallas in style.
That sounds amazing. But what about hotel accommodations?
Oh, no worries. The convention registration is linked to the hotel reservation. When you register, just select if you need a hotel and the dates you will be staying.
Oh, that is so awesome. And I don't need 2 lanes?
Yes, you will get an email from the Sheraton DFW Hotel with your reservation details and a credit card authorization form to finalize it. And the best part, you won't be charged for your room until you check out.
Oh, this is really convenient. Anything else I should know?
Yes, as if the package wasn't already great, they just announced that everyone who registers now gets a complimentary buffet-style American breakfast at the hotel.
Oh, no way. That's such a great deal. I don't want to miss out. I'm registering right away before I forget.
That's the spirit. Let's lock in our spots and make Sienna 2025 unforgettable.
Hello. Welcome to another day of the health and wellness segment on Sienna Media, Sienna TV on YouTube channel. If today is your first time you're watching us, we say welcome. Welcome. My name is Mizda and I'm going to be your host. As usual, we come your way with a lot of health topics. And today we're going to be talking about nutrition. Nutrition, yes, very important. Okay, so if today is your first time you're watching us, please like and share. Send it to somebody who you think will need it, okay? You never know. So like and share, please. All right. So thank you for watching. As usual, before we go into our topic for the day, Sister Davi Sarah is here to give us a motivational message for the day and for the week. And so we'll go straight over to our sister Sarah. Over to you, Davi Sarah.
Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us today. Our word of encouragement or reminder section where we are reminded of some of the things that or some of the practices that will help us in our day-to-day lives. And so today I want us to focus on the things that we're saying, because sometimes some of the things that we're saying do not really line up with what we are wanting. Yes. And so we want to pay attention and align our talking or our conversations with what we want. And so when somebody asks you, what do you want? Slow down and consider that question, because most of the time we may start with the first line of maybe I want a car, and then we go into detail about the other things that we do not want. And if we are talking about what you want and you spend 80% of the time talking about things that you do not want or things that make what you want unacceptable to you, then you're basically talking about things that you do not want, and the things that you do not want is what you're going to be seeing, because that is where the focus has been. And so I just want us to be reminded today that let's focus more on what we want, expand and increase our vocabulary around the things that we want, expressing gratitude and appreciation. And so, for instance, if a car is what you want, yes, I want a BMW, the exact make. If you want, you just include that. The exact color, I want a red BMW. and then all the other features about it that will make it acceptable and lovely and enjoyable for you are the things you want to focus on. I hope that's making sense. So you want to stay on topic on the things that you want. Okay, I need healing. I need strength. When I'm healed, I'm going to be able to do, move around, take care of business and do all of that, but not going to, okay, I'm sick and now I can't do this and I can't go here and this is what I should be doing, but I'm not doing it. Those are not the things you want to focus on. You want to focus on things that you want. I need strength. I need healing now so that I'll be able to be up and moving and walking. I need respect. I need acceptance. I need love. I need kindness. I need things to be easy for me. Don't say I'm tired, I'm sick and tired of this and that, or I'm broke. No, you can say that, okay, things are working out. Things are not exactly where I want them right now, but I believe that they are working out for my good. And so something is going to change, or the situation or circumstance is about to change, to match up my expectation of it. So let us watch the things we say, focus more on what we want, and then less on the things that we do not want. Go and try this out, and hopefully it will help you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, Davi Sarah. Thank you. She says go and try. So we all have to go and try. We have to be practical about all that we're learning here. Thank you so much, Davi Sarah. At this point, we'll take a short commercial break, and then we'll come back and introduce our special guest in the studio. Do not go anywhere.
Hey David, as-tu entendu parler de Siana 2025 à Dallas? Ce sera le plus grand événement de l'année.
J'en ai entendu parler, mais dis-moi davantage, Richard. Qu'est-ce qui le rend si extraordinaire?
Oh, par où commencer? C'est une célébration de 4 jours remplis de culture, de réseautage et d'expériences inoubliables. Et en plus, ils ont rendu l'inscription super facile.
Vraiment? Comment puis-je m'inscrire?
C'est simple. Il suffit d'aller sur www.dallasairways.org et de choisir ton forfait. Tu peux même ajouter une excursion à $60 pour explorer la belle ville de Dallas en style.
Ça a l'air génial. Mais qu'en est-il de l'hébergement à l'hôtel?
Pas de souci. L'inscription à la convention est liée à la réservation d'hôtel. Lorsque tu t'inscris, il te suffit de sélectionner si tu as besoin d'un hôtel et les dates de ton séjour.
Oh, très intéressant. Et je n'ai même pas besoin de 2 liens.
Pas du tout. Tu recevras un email du Sheraton DFW avec les détails de ta réservation et un formulaire d'autorisation de ta carte de crédit pour la finaliser. Et le meilleur, tu ne seras facturé pour ta chambre qu'au moment de ton départ.
C'est vraiment pratique. Y a-t-il autre chose que je devrais savoir?
Eh oui, comme si le forfait n'était pas déjà incroyable, ils viennent d'annoncer que tous ceux qui s'inscrivent maintenant bénéficieront d'un petit déjeuner américain, buffet et gratuit à l'hôtel.
Je n'en crois pas mes oreilles. C'est vraiment une offre spéciale. Je serai de la partie et je m'inscris.
Et voilà, réservons-nous maintenant, réservons nos places tout de suite et rendez-vous à Siana 2025. Ce sera inoubliable.
Welcome back. This is the Health and Wellness Show, and I am your regular host, Ms. Dill. Yes, before we went for the advert or the commercial, Sister Davi Sarah spoke to us. She gave us our motivational message for the day. And so today we're going to be talking about nutrition. We are what we eat. Very true. Whatever you put in your body matters a lot. It makes you who you are. So we all know food is very important, or whatever it is that we put in our body matters a lot. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. All right. And before that, we all know the 32nd Siana Convention is coming on in Dallas. If you haven't registered, please go ahead and register. If anything happens and you are not able to attend, your money will be refunded to you, provided you do so before the deadline. So please go ahead and register. Make sure you register for the excursion as well. Bring your entire family so you can come and explore Dallas. It's very beautiful out here. All right, so that's about the 30-second Sienna. And if you're watching us also, please like and share. Okay, so we can expand our network and project this channel. It's Sienna and it's for all of us. Okay, we all come here, we learn about a whole lot, and so we need to share with our families and our friends so they can also benefit from what we're doing here. All right. So thank you. So I'll go straight to our studio and welcome my special guest who is in the studio today. Her name is Cynthia Aku. Welcome, Cynthia. This is the Health and Wellness Hub on Sienna Media. And Cynthia Aku, is an advanced nurse practitioner. Hope I got it right.
That's correct. Thank you so much, Michelle, for the wonderful introduction. I would like to take this opportunity to just thank Sienna TV. This is a wonderful platform of just sharing. That was a very positive, motivational message that was sent. And I wasn't expecting it, but I really took it in today. So I really appreciate it. I also want to thank Sienna nurses for giving me the opportunity to represent them today and to provide a health topic that I hope will be very practical for each and every one of us. So today I'm presenting a topic, Introduction to Nutrition. As Ms. Dell said, I am an advanced practice nurse. I've been in nursing for over 20 plus years and still going strong. So I'm enjoying the profession. So before I start any presentation, I would like to give a short disclaimer. What I'm about to present today are my personal views and a combination of what I have found in the literature. Before implementing any of the suggestions, please discuss with your primary care physician who will know your personal and individual concerns. What are today's discussion points? So today's discussion points, we're going to be discussing introduction to nutrition, the basic terminologies. We'll discuss benefits and consequences of healthy and non-healthy eating. We'll also discuss function of food. What exactly is the purpose of our food in our diet? We'll discuss calories and how to count calories. And then we'll have a discussion on tools to aid healthier eating. So to begin, what is nutrition? So nutrition is a combination of processes which the body uses food for growth, energy, and maintenance. It's also a study of food and its relationship to health and diseases, such as hypertension, diabetes, immune support and function, and our body homeostasis, or achieving a normal balance within our body. Research shows that a balanced nutrition helps prevent chronic illness. So to sum it up, good nutrition is essential for good health. The CDC has a Healthy People 2030 initiative. So this is a data-driven national initiative to improve health and overall well-being over the next decade. It outlines the national health promotion and disease prevention objectives for people within the United States, but can be useful for anyone overseas as well. Its main, or one of the main and repeated topics, is nutrition, and it's an aspect of nutrition is the basis for many of the outlined objectives, goals, and initiatives. So it's heavily weighed on nutrition. Some of the factors that have come up is that many people do not eat healthy. I'm one in particular. There's a need to increase daily intake of fruits, vegetables, and grains. Improving nutrition also prevents chronic illness, and there's objectives aimed to increase or maintain daily requirements of calcium and potassium. This CDC Healthy People 2030 objective can be found online. I've included the link here. So if you have time, you can take a look at it. Lots of wonderful information. So foods high in saturated fats, high in sugars, Low in dietary fibers, fruits, and vegetables will increase the following chronic conditions. Will put you at risk for the following conditions. That is obesity, heart disease, hypertension, heart failure, peripheral vascular disease, type 2 diabetes, inflammatory disease, issues related to mobility, and certain types of cancers, such as colon cancer. We didn't even know that foods that we intake play a major role in us developing these chronic conditions. So why do we need to speak about nutrition? Well, exposure and education in platforms such as Siena TV and other forums will increase public awareness. The more we're aware, the more we understand that this is an issue and a treatable issue. It will also pique individual interest to learn and do more. So what are the benefits of healthy eating? We talked about the consequences of poor eating. That's chronic illness, not feeling well, and others. So what are the benefits? Eating healthy makes us feel good, makes us look good. There's a psychosocial and social benefits of eating. We tend to gather around food, and it's a social and merry-making event. Eating gives us a sense of euphoria, excitement, and happiness. And healthy eating improves our quality of life over the lifespan. How we treat our bodies, what we put into our bodies now, will affect our bodies 5 and 10 years from now. So our goal is to overall improve our health, decrease risks of chronic disease. So our goal is overall improved quality of life. So functions of food. What actually is food? Food is a source of fuel or energy. It builds and repairs body tissues and aids in regulating chemical processes within our body. Food that is eaten is broken down into the following. Well, we eat protein and fats, and that's broken down into amino acids and fatty acids. And this is required for protein synthesis, for cell function and cell to create cells and repair cells. The carbohydrates are broken down into glucose, and glucose is used as an immediate source of energy. It can be stored as glycogen in the muscles for later use. And what we don't use is stored as fat in unlimited amounts. And this excess glucose goes and is stored in fat, and that's why sometimes we pack on the weight. Fiber is a carbohydrate that we do not digest. It just goes through our digestive systems. So all of these play a very important in healthy nutrition and healthy eating.
Okay, all right. I was muted. Okay, so I think at this point we'll take a commercial break and then we'll come back and continue. Stay tuned, don't go anywhere.
You are welcome to Siena 2025. Come and have a unique experience in Dallas, Texas.
Ago na miapete milemiakpe bemifa 32nd annual Siena Convention Le Dallas Fort Worth. Dallas. Big D. Mifa yafa pongtepe. Aha. Siena 2025. Mano bobo edolo. Mifa midwaza. We were me at the Cornwall Friday evening. Sunday me our picnic. Me our church service. And all les zanzazata miniva.
Tata nyo play before you, me do bonsoir na mi lo. Mi do bonsoir na mi apata, mi de buku na mi be mi klo mi ape famille o valo. Mi klo mi ape famille o mi afa po Dallas da. Mi adu azan. Azalo.
Azase.
Azale kongbe.
Azale wa.
Never ever towo bola. Elelelele. Mega nambe wo.
welcome back. Welcome back. So, yes, before we went to the advert, our sister Cynthia Aku was talking to us about on the topic nutrition, and so we're going to continue with that. But before we continue, as I said earlier on, this year Dallas is hosting the 32nd Sienna Convention. So if you haven't registered, please go ahead and register. And it's being sponsored by Afrenia Media and Flo's Tasty Meals. So we just played the advert for Afrenia Media. At the end, we're going to play the advert for Flo Tasty Meals. You can find it. I think they're in Costco now. So any Costco near you, just go there and you'll find it. You'll find their products there. So please patronize them. And if you know anybody, if there's any organization who also wants to sponsor Sienna Conventions, please reach out and help us reach out and continue with the project in our motherland, Ghana. All right, thank you. So we will continue now with our presentation. We'll continue. Okay, there we go. So over to you, Cynthia.
Thank you so much. So as we continue this discussion on healthy eating and healthy nutrition, so we just finished discussing the pros and consequences of healthy eating. So what are the sources of healthy eating? Well, our food sources come from carbohydrates, fats, proteins, fruits, vegetables. We need all in moderation. Every food item has an energy source, and this energy source is measured in calories. So a daily calorie requirement is how our body allocates the energy from our food sources. So the energy that we expend every day is based on the calories required to maintain normal human function and normal function at the cellular level. Energy requirements used for normal activities of daily living, that's just getting up, getting dressed, showering. Energies used for physical activity, so if we're dancing or running, and energy used in time of illness. So at times of illness, energy is expended as well. Our daily calorie requirements change with activity, aging. The older that we are, the less calories that we may need. The younger we are, the more calories we may need. Illness and certain conditions like pregnancy will affect how many calories an individual may need. So how many calories do we need? Well, like I said, it depends on age, gender, activity level, and the presence of conditions and metabolic states. It's very individual and it depends on your goal. Are you trying to maintain your weight? Are you trying to gain or lose weight? This will all depend on how much calories that you should take in every day. According to the Cleveland Clinic, they said that they couldn't really give me a number. They gave me a range and it said it depends. It depends on all the listed factors that I have said above. But on average, 1,600 to 3,000 calories a day is sufficient for an average adult. So the lower end, 1,600 to 1,800, is for individuals who have a very sedentary lifestyle, and a higher range for individuals who have a more active and physically involved lifestyle. The overall goal is the calories in the food that you take in should match the calories that you're using. So I've included here this web link for the Mayo Clinic, and basically it's a very cute little calculator, and you plug in your height, you put in your weight and your age, your gender, and it will give you an estimate of how much your daily calorie requirement is. So basically this gives an objective set point that you can use in monitoring your daily intake. Previously, I had put in my statistics and it came out that for me, I would say a middle-aged adult, my daily calorie intake should be around 2,000 calories. And this is for a moderate lifestyle. So where are we going to get these the calorie information. Well, if you see here, every food item that we have has a food label, a nutrition label, and these are the facts containing that food item. If you see under, you'll see where it says calories, and it will tell you how much calories per each serving of the food item. And so just to give an idea, no one should do this strict, but it's just kind of fun to just see how much you're consuming and is it matching up with how much you are expending every day. So here I'm giving an example. So let's take a slice of a food item. Could be a slice of pizza, a slice of, this is just an estimate. And we say that one slice is 250 calories. And that particular day, I personally was hungry, so I ate 3 slices. So guess what? That meal was 750 calories. Out of here, I wrote was an 1,800 allowance, but I know with my height, weight, and activity, my allowance is 2,000 calories. But that's just not it. With my several slices, I had a beverage, I had some chips, some dipping sauces, and guess what? Each of these items contain their specific calories, and it adds up. So what we think we're taking 2,000 calories sometimes is double that, triple that. And so that's where we being cognizant of what we're taking in and how the energy that is providing us and what our body is using with that energy helps us understand a little bit better how to make better food choices. Everything in excess of our individual daily allowance will be stored as fat. And as you see here, these things add pretty quickly. Another really interesting website that I found is MyPlate. ChooseMyPlate.gov. So back in the day, they used to teach us in nutrition classes a pyramid, and it had every level had the food group and how much you should be getting of that food group, whether it's carbohydrates, fruits, grains. But now they've put it into a really nifty website called ChooseMyPlate.gov. And this is a tool to help achieve healthy and balanced meals based on dietary guidelines. It was launched in 2011. It replaces the old pyramid food guide, and it gives a visual representation of how much to eat and how much amount from each of the food groups. So you have from the fruits, the grains, vegetables, protein, and dairy. So here's the link for the website, and I went ahead and put in my information, and it was able to populate this particular sample meal plan. And it just told me that, you know, for my 2,000 calories a day for an adult, I should have about 2 cups of fruit, 2.5 cups of veggies, 6 ounces of grains, 5 ounces of protein, and 3 cups of dairy. Just reminds me at the lower portion to limit my sugars and saturated fat as well as sodium. So these items we also want to keep track of as well. So if you have time, you can take a look at this MyPlate website and just put in your statistics and see what pops out for you specifically. So summary. So this presentation, I hope we are all able to have a better relationship with food and know that it's a process. It's not happening overnight. It takes steps and a little implementation every day goes a long way. 2, we hopefully increase awareness and provided tools to implement healthy eating. And this is just a start. 3, balance is always key. I'm a sweets girl. I'm not taking sweets out of my diet, but it doesn't have to consume majority of my diet. With fruits, vegetables, fiber, just a balance of meals is more appropriate. And also moderation is key. Always enlist the advice of a primary care physician when starting any health program, and know that healthy food choices and physical exercise improves overall quality of life. here are some of the references that I was able to get some of my data. And I really appreciate everybody's time to take their time to take a listen to what I had for you today.
All right. Thank you, Cynthia. We'll take another short commercial break and then we'll come back and
maximize your convention experience at Dallas 2025 by unlocking history and innovation that suits all ages. Join us for an unforgettable experience as we tour U.S. Currency Engraving Site and the Museum of Science and Technology, all at $60 per person. Make the most of your time in Dallas by visiting two of the most fascinating destinations in North Texas. Step behind the scenes and witness the intricate process of currency engraving, where history meets art. Explore how bills and coins are designed, engraved, and perfected by expert artisans. It's a rare opportunity to see the craftsmanship that goes into the money we use every day. Fort Worth is a cornerstone of America's financial legacy and is one of only 2 U.S. locations producing paper currency. Just around the corner, dive into the world of innovation and discovery at Fort Worth's Museum of Science and Technology. From hands-on exhibits to inspiring displays, the museum is a must-visit for curious minds of all ages. Don't miss out on this chance to explore both the artistry of currency and the wonders of science. Add the $60 tour to your registration package for a comprehensive convention experience. Register today.
all right. Okay. Welcome back. So you're still watching us. This is the Health and Wellness Show on Sienna TV and Sienna Media. As I said earlier on, please share and like us, please, on YouTube and on Facebook. Okay. Share so somebody will also listen and watch, and learn from what we're doing here and expand our network as well. All right. Thank you for watching. So I'm just going to go over some of the programs that we have on this channel, on Sienna Media and Sienna TV on YouTube. On Fridays, DJ Lawrence, DJ Mawanyega, DJ Mawanyega comes our way with African jazz and traditional music panorama, and it's always at 8 p.m. Eastern Time or 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So that's for your Friday relaxation. And then on Saturday in the morning, 9:30 CST and 10:30 Eastern Time, the Health and Wellness Show comes your way. This is our Health and Wellness Show. So we treat so many topics pertaining to health and wellness. So then right after that, we have the Sienna Central Talk Show hosted by Apple Steve Day and Empress Marusi. They also come your way with a lot of various topics in regards to Sienna and everything that pertains to Sienna and our people back home. So stay tuned. Right after that, we have the Dununyo Bobobo Show hosted by Mama Emifa all the way from Ghana and in collaboration with Top FM Radio 103.1. They come all the way from Ghana. They come to us all the way from Ghana. So do not miss that. And then after that, we have the Miss Strawberry. Yes. If you want to learn our dialect, please tune in to Miss Strawberry, hosted by Dr. Dogbe, Dana, me, Dr. Davero, Attorney Cyrus, and Da Enyo, and Dr. Wanyo. There are a lot of them. Okay, they all come our way to help us learn our dialect, our ever dialect. Okay, so those are the programs for Saturday. And then on Sunday, our sister Nicole comes our way with Afrikuchu. Okay, she also treats a lot of various topics in regards to our culture back home, our Benin and every culture. If you want to learn a lot, you want your children here to learn about our agriculture, please tune in. it's around it says 4 p.m. Eastern time. Yeah. So that's 4 p.m. Eastern time and 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. So those are the programs that we have for now on Sienna Media. Yeah, there are other programs that are gonna come our way soon. So stay tuned and be looking out for those programs. All right. So thank you so much. Today we have been talking about nutrition. Yes, we are what we eat. Your health is your wealth. We always say your health is your wealth, and we are what we eat. What you put into your body is very important. And one thing that Cynthia said, she said what? The older you grow, the less calories you need. So sometimes we forget about that. We think the older you are, the more food you need. So we will usually give the older people more food and then less to the kids. But the kids need more. And the older you are, you need just a little. Your body doesn't need too much food, right? I'm not an expert, but I'm just talking from the layman's point of view and from just my experience. Yes. So too much food is becoming toxic to our body. So the less you eat, the less health problems you have. Yeah,
absolutely.
So yeah, it's been interesting. Thank you so much, Cynthia. We appreciate you. We know you're a health worker. You all don't have time like that. You know, you're very busy, and we want to appreciate Sienna nurses. Sienna nurses, thank you so much. Thank you. Every month they make it a point to bring somebody to talk to us. We really appreciate that. We don't want to take it for granted. Sienna nurses, we thank you so much. God bless you. And hopefully we'll get to do more and then progress, and we'll continue to educate our people and ourselves as well. Even as we're treating all these topics, it's a reminder for us too, because we forget in the course of the day doing, we the hustle and bustle, you're going to work, you're rushing, a lot of stress. So we forget about ourselves. So thank you so much, because it helps us to remind us to take very good care of ourselves, especially in our eating. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Cynthia. And God bless you. And until we come your way again next time, be strong and stay healthy and watch what you eat, what you put in your body. All right, then. Thank you and be blessed. Bye-bye.
Yes, YKKC Akakafo. I don't you Rokogo of Fuatia Gramabiesa. Anyanya to Junkling Makaranamchi Manananya Kui. Yenaba Ashikali Hikala Angama. Floss tasty treats. Anyashikali Azina Azada Shiada. A Kutapeo. A Snodapeo. No, never a Chigazandum. Nano Banaba first course. Hello, starter. Anya no indudu ika no yabana ajibaya ano poma yema ajibaya dum papi adakwa to ko yema naji Floss tasty treats product here dikanya ashikali adeya ala nu goma to ko yema na kui de na se baba akwedama o pro pado son pajio nyano adudum anu na marasiada ji Floss tasty treats. And you know so Katabala engagement, wedding, official fee can hear a pogger alabo no po. Airtime novinger, Zagaba, Bohana grabber, one no show. No Jimla Mojide. They're gonna attach the www.Floss tasty treat. Your 212-915-9331. Zagaba Naji Floss tasty treat. Then I call Adara Wapadoma Nyanobutu. Floss tasty treat. I like the Floss tasty treat. I don't know I'm at the corner shadow. Floss tasty treat. I like Ayo la gazut. Giomo, the hammer current, like an how. Floss.